Hello everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm so glad that you're here. Welcome. My name is Scala and I am currently a first year, almost second year, my first year is almost over. A first year grad student at Harvard's Graduate School of Design. I'm studying architecture in their Architecture 1 program, or MArch, Masters of Architecture 1 program. And today I thought it would be nice, because I've neglected this channel a little bit, to give a story time. I am not the best storyteller in general, but I thought it'd be fun because today, April 15th, marks a whole year since I accepted Harvard. It's exciting. I mean, it's been a rough year, so I'm like, how excited am I? But I definitely am very grateful, and I remember so many happy things from making this decision and just deciding in the schools in general. So I thought it'd be fun to share that story with you today. And I want to begin by saying this is not in any way bragging or I guess trying to make anyone else feel some type of way for either being here at Harvard or not being accepted to Harvard or anything. I know right now is decisions, but we've also just gotten our decisions on whether we were admitted into schools as well. So this is more so to just share my experience and to remember this story for years to come. I'm actually giving the story time of when I heard that I was admitted into Harvard, which is like insane. It's a short and sweet story. So let's get into it. So I remember the day like so clearly from I guess that point on, but I don't remember what happened like during the situation. Okay, this is not making any sense. Basically, it was a Friday, I believe, Friday afternoon, late afternoon, and I was in my studio class, and because it was 2021, everyone was on Zoom for studio. I was meeting with my two group mates on studio, Haley and Isabel, the best people ever. And I think we were just like talking about studio. I got a random phone call and I didn't answer it. I was like, okay, well, I'll answer this after studio, or it was probably spam or something. And then I saw the voicemail on there, and the voicemail said, like, you know, you can read the transcripts of the voicemail. I did that, and on it said Harvard, and I was like, I didn't get like any emails from Harvard at all since the application process. By the way, this was not in April, on April 15th, obviously that was decision time. So it was a few months earlier, maybe February, March, kind of forgetting. But basically I saw the transcript of this voicemail, and I was like, guys, I just got a voicemail and it says something about Harvard. I'm gonna just like pause and mute and be right back. And they're like, yes, go. I remember them being like shushing me like off of the Zoom call because they're amazing. But I ended up like, you know, muting myself on the Zoom call, turning off my camera, and calling back the number. And I actually read the number, the name of the person. I don't know, like backtracking, they could like change their name, their phone number into their name, and it was Mark Lee. Mark Lee is chair of the Department of Architecture at the GST, so super like amazing person and really great to talk to. And so I saw his name, and I honestly was not very familiar with him. So I wasn't as excited as I would be if I really knew who he was. So that's just like on my part, not really knowing. So I called Mark Lee back and I just said, hello, I got a missed call from this number. And he said, yes, Scala, something around the lines, I actually still have the voicemail. Like I could listen to it and like remember what he said, and probably it was similar to what he said on the phone with me, but what I remember is him saying, congratulations on your acceptance to Harvard. And my reaction at that moment was just like confusion and shock. I think the first words, I'm pretty sure the first words I said were, are you serious? Like, fully on the phone, like biggest news I feel like I've ever gotten, and the first words were, are you serious? It was after a prolonged pause. And then I think he was just like, yes, and then he went on to say that I had received this award for like financial aid and scholarship, and it was just like the biggest shocker. Like the more that he talked, the more I was like, this is a prank call. Like there's no way this man is giving me an acceptance to Harvard and like an offer that I like. It was just amazing. It was just insane to me. And I thought like my friends were maybe like just doing a random phone call like or prank call. And it was all like one big joke because I would have believed it more if I had gotten an email from Harvard saying that I was accepted. But like phone call straight off the bat, I was like, what is going on? But of course, it made it even more exciting. So I'll take the phone call. So yeah, I fell to the floor. I remember like being against my like undergrad, my dorm wall like this, and then like sinking like as he was talking. And then all of a sudden I was like realizing that this was like I guess real, or at least I should say something else. So I just said thank you. Like I don't even know what else to say. This is such a huge honor and a huge decision. He was like so kind. He was like, I know this is a huge decision, and sure, like he basically saying like your other offers to consider, take the time that you need, feel free to like reach out. There was this like big culture of like, we are here to support you through this decision because it's a big decision, and there was no like, okay, well, welcome to Harvard. That's about it, even though like it's Harvard and it really was an amazing offer and opportunity and call. So but instantly like tried to wake myself out of this shock after I hung up the phone. I literally have no idea what else I said. I think it was, are you serious? And then a bunch of thank yous and then goodbye. But then I re-entered my Zoom call with my friends, and I was so shocked. But they were the first ones to know. Isabel and Haley, I don't know if I mean, you probably know this because you were on the Zoom call, but I like opened up my Zoom again and I was like, guys, I got into Harvard. And I wish I got their reactions, like insane. Their faces were probably more shocked than mine were. I'm so glad I had them there to say it to and like bounce off of, because it was just pure shock from all three of us. Like, whoa. I mean, they're so sweet, and of course they believed in me, but I mean, it's still such a crazy thing to say that you got into Harvard. So crazy. And then after that I was like, guys, I'm gonna call my family. So they're like, yes, go again, just shoot me out. And I called my mom. And my mom was getting gas at a gas station, I remember that. And I was like, okay. She was like, oh, give me a second, I'm trying to figure out something. I'm like, this is big news, like you have to hear this. And I was like, okay, you do your thing, I'm gonna call my dad too. So like I called my dad. And he was just so excited. He was like ready to just chat about life. He's like, how are you doing? How's school? And little did he know I had big news. So I was like, Dad, just give me a second. I'm going to connect the calls with you and Mom. And we are going to just have I'm just going to tell you something, basically. So I connected the calls, and then they just started chatting with each other. They just like pretended I wasn't there and like had a full-on conversation, which was hilarious because this was like, it felt like earth-shattering news. But then I was like, guys, I have something to say. As my mom was still trying to get gas, and I was like, I got into Harvard. And they were so excited. They were like screaming on the phone, but also like, what? Like I think everyone was just like kind of shocked. But it was just so cool to be able to tell them and share that with them in that moment. And then from then I think we just like talked for a little bit. I told them about the award that the financial award that I had also gotten, and again, like pure shock, pure amazement. And I guess just for clarity, I don't really mind sharing this, the award was the Dean's Award, so it is a full ride to Harvard as well, which is a huge blessing. I don't even know, I don't have the words to say, except I am so grateful for all the things that have led me to that moment and to this moment of actually being here. And to be able to afford this like esteemed university, of course, is a major blessing, and I thank God every day for that, regardless of the difficult moments and the sometimes regrets of how crazy grad school can be. But of course it's blessed. I feel very blessed. So yeah, that was basically it. I can't remember like when I told my sister. I feel like I tried calling her, my brothers, I don't remember exactly. I wish I would call them, but I'm using my phone to record this. But I'm sure they were just somewhere random, and it was also pure shock and excitement. But there's this whole thing of like making this decision, but eventually leading me to this eventually leading me to this decision. And this day, April 15th, a whole year ago, I had a wonderful friend take pictures of me in like Harvard gear. I'll like share some pictures somewhere. And oh my gosh, and then we also made a reaction video, and it's so cheesy, and so much love was poured into that video. And I am so happy that I have it, because basically what I did once I like decided my schools, I got like all the sweatshirts. So whether they were gifted to me from like I think Rice, Columbia, like of course Harvard, and Berkeley, I think they were the main ones that I had. And then I would layer on, so I had like a t-shirt, a long sleeve, a sweatshirt, and or a crew neck, and then a sweatshirt, and I would like take them off until we got to like the last thing, the last t-shirt, which was Harvard. It was funny because like I had a Harvard sweatshirt that my friend had gifted me, so it was like Harvard started off and people were like, yeah, Harvard, and then I would like take it off and it'd be like Columbia, and they'd be like, I mean, yeah, Columbia, and then I take it off. I just love it. I loved that. And that's how I showed my family. They were all together, and then I just Zoom called them in. How I told my best friends, and I think I also told my staff. So I was an RA in undergrad, so on one of our like staff meetings, I just like showed them my Harvard sweatshirt, and it was like, that was the video. But it's so cool because I asked to record a lot of those sessions and those Zoom links, so I have all of those reactions to cherish forever. It's so just cute. I don't know. I love it. Maybe I'll share a little clip. I have to thank my friend Lindsay for, sorry for the cars in the background, it's probably been this entire video. I need to thank my friend Lindsay. I'll share her Instagram, Lindsay Lou Productions. She does photography. She didn't do my grad pictures, but she did a lot of my friends' grad pictures. She of course did my Harvard acceptance pictures and this whole video, and she has a lot of like sports content. She's just amazing. I have to shout her out. She's the best. I'm actually spending Easter with her tomorrow. Oh, happy Holy Week as well. But yeah, I think that's the end of this story time. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I was a little entertaining. Again, not the best storyteller, but I think reminiscing is so exciting and so beautiful. It's why I love taking pictures and doing YouTube right now, is just like sharing life. I love how this channel has turned from me sharing like grad school content, and I am sharing grad school content, but especially sharing my life with you. And I'd love to hear any of your suggestions for new videos that you'd like to see, even advice videos. I've kind of like stopped that, but if you have anything specifically you'd like me to share, like maybe how to choose a college, I would love to make that video for you, especially in the summertime when I am a lot more free than during the school year. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope everyone has a beautiful day, beautiful weekend, and hopefully you're all starting like breaks or summer or Easter very soon. So yeah, I'm wishing you all the best. Bye.